Hi, this is Alice Bull from scraphappy.org at Creativation 2019. I'm at the Teresa Collins booth with Teresa Collins.
Yeah, hi, how are you?
I am so good, and I was really excited to see some of the new products you have and new scrapbooking supplies that you have.
Oh my gosh, 6 new collections, sticker sheets, planners, notebooks, gift box sets. It's been really fun.
So it is super pretty in here, so I'm
Thank you.
excited to see all the stuff.
Well, you know, I've been designing papers for like 17 years now, and I've just I love it. I live it, and I always like to design with purpose, if that makes sense. So I want beautiful stuff, but I want her or him to be inspired. So
that's perfect.
It's important.
I may or may not have a few of your things still hoarded in my stash. You know, you use some of it, but some of it you just can't help it.
I know. You got to use it, but yeah.
I wish I had a million walls where I could just frame all my scrapbooking supplies. Because some of it's just too pretty.
You know, so my actual degree is interior design. So that's kind of what started. So I really, when I design papers, I'm not kidding. I will look at a paper and I go, would I want that in a frame? And a lot of times people will say, I want to wallpaper my wall with your products. And I love that because I'm like, oh, they get it.
I need to make wallpaper too.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. So let's see the fun stuff.
So we have 6 new collections. And now, so how much do you want to see of it? Do you want like a quick little view of all of them, or just like a little?
Give us a peek. I'm never scared to look at all.
Okay. So let me show you. This is one of the. This literally. I'm just going to be honest with you. It literally got here yesterday after the show, so it was crazy. And this one was after 17 years in business. I realized that. My purpose and my why and helping other, especially women, sorry guys, but just have a positive experience when they're creating, right? And so this line is called Reflections, and it's all about I am the CEO of my life. Yeah. And so what I do differently is not only do I have a little, paper. If we're using our papers, we don't want to cut anything out. Or leave anything out.
Yeah.
We want to keep it. So even on the bottom where you can use it. And so the good thing, and what I've been doing recently, is every one of my papers has 110-pound cardstock weight paper, but it's all cardstock colors on the back, so that you don't have to go try to find the cardstock to match. So for example, this one here is a bold black. I call it bold black because it's just so pretty. And then you don't have to think about it. Like this one says, hopefully there's the sheen on here. It says, I choose to be happy, and then the most beautiful gray. This one, I love this paper. It says, I'm the secret of keep going. And so my daughter, a little behind the scenes, so my daughter Gentry was an art major. So instead of buying artwork, she creates it. I do my handwriting. So this is, thank you Gentry, we love it. Isn't that so pretty? And you can see that's iridescent white. And so
paper
the card makers,
magical.
So as a designer and doing a lot of lifestyle products, I wanted it to be different than everybody else's. So it's heavyweight, but it's got this beautiful kind of glossy sheen.
Yeah.
So you can kind of see, and then so the back, look at that. I call it ballet pink.
Oh, perfect.
Again, all hand drawn. And so let me just show you. Okay, value. So if you want, I love this paper. So what I think is for me, I see a piece of paper as how can I give you value? Look at all these. Be kind. Choose to be grateful. Your only limit is you. So this is all about power. This is your only limit is you. So if you follow me on Instagram, I live it, I breathe it. I want other girls and guys to realize that. So but I got to show you some other papers. Okay. So all of my papers you're not going to find this because Gentry drew this. She's my only employee that helps me, employee. It sounds so weird when it's my daughter, but I have to beg her. She did this on her bathroom wall.
Oh my God.
And I saw it and I said, Gentry, she drew it because her husband says, you don't have the money for the wallpaper. You're going to do it. You're just out of college. So she replicated it and we made it into a beautiful paper.
Oh my God.
So, let me show you this. So pretty. I got to just show you some of the meat of the, look at this tag paper. So I have a granddaughter. We call her the Capri girl from that. But all hand illustrated. You've got this so pretty.
Is that girl's name Capri?
Yes.
Is that your granddaughter's name? I have a niece named that.
Yes. Isn't Capri so pretty?
So cute.
But I got to show you. Look at these papers. They're just so pretty. And, I want you to feel them because thicker, beautiful,
Nice paper.
high quality.
A little bit of shine
Yes,
too.
yes, and so
It
it's
feels
just
glamorous.
Thank you. Okay, look at her. This is the Capri girl. Look, isn't she pretty? Like, I love it. And then that's a white. So all the papers on the back will coordinate with all the things. And I had 6 paper lines. I'll quickly show you this. So like the blue, I was dying over it. Look at that, so pretty. And you can see where I've mixed the, one of the things I would say that sets me apart is I'm very, like, kind of simplistic but chic.
Yeah.
Is that a good word to say?
No.
And just being, I love adding this has really helped because then you can take the colors and when you're creating, you don't have to worry about like, oh, what's going to match the line. I've already done the work for you.
Everything's there.
It's everything there. This is one of my favorites. I love that. I love the marble, just love it. It all coordinates. And one of the things that people love is that with all of my lines, they all coordinate. I use the same pinks, so that it all flows. Yeah, and so then you can see we have 6.
I'll come to this.
Yeah, so all of these, I have 6 paper collections, and so you're getting 5 different sticker sheets in the one.
Cool.
Yeah, so that's been a huge hit because especially now, everybody wants to make the mini books. They want to make card making. They want to do their planners and their notebooks, their vision boards.
I know. I'm like testing all the waters myself.
Yes, and they love that. And so we've added all of that. So there's 30 different sticker sheets that I designed, and there's more coming. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, we have the gift boxes that, for the scrapbooker who wants everything in one box. So I thought about that. I was like, oh, they want their embellishments, their sticky notes, their stickers, and a notebook so that they can kind of design. So these are the 8 new at the show. The washi tape, well, let's just say it's somewhere in the air, right? It's on the plane somewhere.
Shipping things to
really
Creativation.
It's there. But, okay, I have to show you this because this is bold for Teresa Collins. So one of my best-selling lines every time I do it is my travel lines. I love this. What is your bucket list? Go see it. Aww. Right? And so this is called Jet Setter. And oh my gosh, I love it. This is prototype paper, so it's not as thick as the other ones. This actually came yesterday, right on the first day of the show, about an hour into the show.
Like, thank goodness it's here.
I was just so excited. But I love this, marking off my bucket list. Bonjour, go see, do, let's explore everything. But here's the kicker. So it's black, white, and gold on one side. The back sides are bold, beautiful colors. So you're looking like, let the adventure, and then you go on the back, and you can kind of see, like, look at the blue. So if you're going to the Caribbean, if you're wherever you're going, it's got that pop of color on the back. And so it's got the timeless, I love all of this.
The words and the graphics that will take you anywhere. Yes. And then you have the color pop to help you display your location.
Yes, so then you can decide, you can go, and then that way, if you have to buy 2 sheets of the same paper, it's okay. I'm not opposed if you go, oh, and look at that yellow. I think that surprises people because people will sometimes tell me, you don't do color. And I know you like color because I can see.
My shirt was kind of that color yesterday.
Yeah, I love it. I actually I need this color. It's a shirt.
That's a great yellow.
Isn't that a great yellow? And this one here, I love this one. This is like looking for Homeward Bound. And the reason why I do, this is a little tip that I do when I design. I make it to where you can cut everything out. So people have known that. They'll go, I love that I could take this one paper and I can cut out, make a card, make a scrapbook page from a sheet of paper. And so that's a little tip when you're seeing, especially my collage papers, I deliberately design it so that you can go, okay, I can do that. I think I showed, oh, no, I didn't. This is, okay, if you're making mini books, I'm your girl because I decided to do a paper to where you could cut this out and include this in your planner, your mini book, and I'm giving you all these different things.
Like the street, like the city.
It's a map. It's a grid.
Oh my gosh.
And I love this too. If you're a traveler and you want to say, what did I do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? I did it for you. So that you don't have to, you can add that. Oh, there's the pretty black. So anyway, so that is Jet Setter. I'm loving it. I'm loving. Okay, so if you want to be inspired, this is the perfect collection. I love this collection. I love all of them. It's like I have 5 children by birth. Not one of you are my favorite if you're watching this. You're not, you're not. They all think they're their favorite, which is good. They'll say, I know I'm your favorite. And I'll go, okay, I can't tell you, and I wink, and then, but we all know. So this line here, it's all black and white so that you can color in the flower, you can ink it up, and it's all like positive affirmations that you can use for your card making, for anything you want. But the back side has the beautiful colors, and you can kind of see, like, I love this. I love all of these. I love that you can have the colors on the back. People were really loving that. Let me show you that. I love this. You have to have the basics.
That I think is so important.
The basics. So that's another tip. When I design, I'm going to give you, I say meat and potatoes. So you have to have the basics too. You need the gravy, but you need the basics. So I'm going to give you the basics. This was so popular. We have it in 2 lines, by the way. Just a little different. But okay, card makers. 12 cards right there. Happy birthday, right?
You're done.
Yeah, you're done.
You add glitter and sparkle.
Yes, and I don't know. I did this because I was thinking every time I'm going out to buy a card, they're $4.99, $5.99, some more.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait a minute.
I've seen cards in stores for $9. I'm like, are you kidding?
Okay, you can buy a sheet of paper for like $1, and then you can make it yourself. Add the dots. Add your journaling. So, but I give you the basics too, because that's really important that you have the basics in your life.
Well, you take one of those phrases, put that on the dot paper, and bling. That's amazing.
Or like that stripe paper, right?
Paper?
Yeah, totally. Now, this line has, gosh, all of these.
What was this one called again?
Okay, this one is Stationery Studio.
Okay.
So all the 6 collections are kind of represented up here. You can kind of see. Oh, I love them. I love them so much.
Okay, and this one?
This one is Azure Paperie, because Azure is blue.
Okay.
And what inspired me, to be honest, was I traveled to Portugal, and I had been teaching there, and I went like several years in a row, and this color blue is just so prevalent there. And every time I want a blue, I go back to that blue where I'm like, okay, I need that azure. And so I wanted a line that just had beautiful, this again, you can cut out all the this is a tip that if you didn't know, the Teresa Collins mentality is, I want you to be able to cut out the elements or keep it as a whole sheet of paper. And so I love that. Embrace the beauty you possess. And it just has all the papers, all heavy, thick. It's so yummy. You just wanna hold it. You could frame it. You can see the back. I wish you could see the actual colors, because they're all so different, but they all go together. I love the scattered dots. There's a bold, kind of almost black, but this one is just so fun. And I try to put sentiments in there, like the best life. So if you're making a mini book or you're making a card, that you have a lot of value in a paper collection.
So I like that, the best life, because a few years ago we were saying best day ever, and it's like we can maybe realistically have one of those. We can probably use the saying a few more times, but the best life, that's the kind of thing that we live.
Well, and I think we're living it. And for me, every day you can make the decision whether it's going to be a good day or you're going to make that day count. And so for me, a lot of people go, you are so positive in your message and through your products, and that's important to me. So I feel like I'm telling her, hey girl, hey, even though maybe it's a notebook, hey, you got this, and just that little, we love pretty things, right? We love pretty things. We're drawn to that. And for example, we had this I've had to redo it because I had these at Michael's. I hope that's okay to say that. So my ink up there, and it was so popular. We redid, but even in my planners, it's going to be positive. It's going to be the girl who decided to go for it, and they're undated. So I love this. So if you happen to a lot of people use their planners as a mini book, and I kind of do too. So they'll take it undated, they start it, they add their photos, and they're using it because a lot of times people, I want to say, usually scrapbookers are planners and planners are scrapbookers. And so
some of the planners haven't discovered it yet, just saying.
That's kind of true. They're like, oh, I'm not.
I'm not a scrapbooker, but I do this. And I'm like, girl, you're making a scrapbook.
Yeah, well, we're keeping our memories, and we're trying to document our life, good, bad, ugly, and all that stuff. And that's what I love to do. I say just do it in a beautiful way. So,
Perfect.
yeah.
Well, thank you so much,
You're so
Teresa.
welcome.
When do the products hit the stores? When can people get their hands on them?
Yes, by like the first week of March, we should have everything hitting stores on my website. Yeah, everywhere.
Awesome.
We've had a great response.
That's
so
great.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This is Alice Bull from scraphappy.org at Teresa Collins' booth at Creativation. Oh, you had something. So we do at ScrapHappy, we're a membership group for scrapbookers online. So we do all online challenges. We use all different kinds of scrapbooking techniques. So if you're a planner gal, if you're doing mini books, if you're doing traveler's notebooks, if you're doing pocket pages, if you're doing digital stuff, if you're doing traditional scrapbooking, we welcome you with ScrapHappy. And one of our big things we do is the load challenge, which is the layout a day challenge.
I love that.
So our coming up one in February is called the Ruby Red Scissors. It's all inspired by the Wizard of Oz.
I love that.
And we are going to have daily prompts every day for a month. So
I love that.
load is a layout a day. We get our stuff done.
Love it.
And we always give away prizes during load. So Teresa was super sweet, and she's like, "You need prizes?"
Yes.
I'm like, "Yes, I do." So she's like hooking us up for load, guys. Look at the beautiful collections. So come check us out at scraphappy.org/load219 for February of 2019. Thanks. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Awesome.
This is my third show that I brought him to, and I've been running the membership for just about 3 years now, I think. I took over from Lane Amon. And
From who?
Lane Amon.
Okay.
She used to be with Simple Scrapbooker magazine. Yeah.
Awesome.
And
Good for
love
you.
it. The membership is super fun, and we do layout a day challenges where we're always doing super fun stuff. Yes.
Do you do prize giveaways and things like that?
We do.
So before you leave today, I'm going to give you some paper. We're going to give you this prototype. Yeah.
Do you want to add it at the end
Can I
of the
add it?
thing?
Okay,
Yeah, if you want to, we can when we end this stuff, that'd be fabulous.
Too late, I'm getting mine.
No, you can get it after. It's all good. Do you want to just put it there
I'll
and then
put it here and then let me know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
that's 4
when we're
complete
wrapping-
collections.
That's amazing. Thank
Hey,
you.
you're welcome.